Hey guys, it's early this morning, on the way to school. School started this week. Now I'm even more busy than I was before. Going to school and working now. I'm only going to be working till the 30th, and then my school schedule is not a full schedule, so I will be able to start creating my little shorts and making more videos more often. Anyways, trying to come up with a way to brand myself, maybe. So I'm kind of like in the trade with Frog. You call me Frog, man. My name's Mark. But anyways, I just thought I'd upload something. It's been a little while, and I've been around for a few months now, right? I always say I'm just getting into it. I'm trying to learn it. One of the biggest thing, I've been pretty active the few months I've been in this hobby of ours. I'm active on OfferUp, Facebook. I'm so busy I can't find stuff in the stores personally at MSRP. So that's I don't even look for it anymore. So the alternative for me is buy large amounts and hopefully haggle a decent price that I can, reprice and make a little bit of money and buy the cards that I actually want. Like I'm collecting vintage. I'm setting up. I collect vintage, Japanese old bags. Anyways, but what I wanted to talk about today is that whole Buttt Its Market. Like, I understand, right? I understand it's easy to plug in all of our collection into Collector and think that's what the value of our stuff really is. Like, my Collector says my stuff is so much more valuable than the prices that I see this stuff moving for on a day-to-day basis, right? Some of the stuff seems kind of accurate, but like Prismatic, for one, I think Collector's right, by the way. Like, being at 65, that's what Prismatic should be at because of the value in that set. I personally believe, opinion. But I see it every day. I see it for 55, 50 every day, and every other day at least. And when I see people post about 7 of them, I'm able to usually at least haggle down to like 48. So I cannot say that because I have 10 Prismatic Evolution booster bundles that I have $650 worth of Prismatic Evolution. Like, as much as I want to be able to say that, I don't believe I actually have $650 worth of Prismatic Evolutions. There's no way that I'm going to be able to make $650 off of 10 Prismatic Evolution booster bundles, right? Another example, is I just let's say I've heard people try to push. I'm trying to work deals on multiple items, or someone's trying to trade me for something of mine, right? Which I don't mind trading either, right? I don't even really ask for percents. If I do, it's like a 5%, and it's like I'm just not even asking for a percent. I'm just looking at last solds on eBay, and I'm not choosing the lowest one, right? But I run into a scenario all the time where people ask to trade for something, and they're asking usually to trade up, right? And I don't necessarily want to trade down, usually, but I take people's offers into consideration, and I hear like they try to push the Mega Evolution Lucario ETB off on me and say that market is $85. I count this as 85. You can see And I'm thinking to myself, dude, I've had Mega Evolution. I've had both of them on my page, OfferUp and on Facebook, as a pair, selling for 140 for 2 months, and I have not moved it. Right? Why would I pay 85? Why would I count your Mega Evolution ETB as $85 just because collector says it? That's what it's worth. When I can't even move it for 70, or realistically, yeah, at least 70, man. I mean, I can't move it for 70, dude. Which I'm actually excited that I haven't moved because I've had to build capital. I've spent a lot of money on other things that I've cared about, and I'm kind of glad I actually took those ETBs off of my list about 2 weeks ago, because I just was like, man, these are my last pair. This is my last pair, and I think it's a sweet set, to be honest. I love Mega Evolution base set, man. But back to my point, man. Like, why would I count I'm already trading down, and then you're asking for value of something that I see every single day on Facebook selling. There's the little 80. There's a few people that push it for 85, but every day on OfferUp, on Facebook, on these apps, these platforms, I'm seeing it being offered at least 75, right? You can't just pick the high, pick the low, and then you can't even just say 80, I don't believe. Like, if you see it at 75, at least every couple days, why would I ever even buy it at 80? I know it's going to show up on my feed for at least $75. Why would I even buy it at 80? Why would I even go in the middle of 75 and 85? It makes no sense to me. Like, I understand you're trying to find middle ground, or those people are a little more reasonable than 85. That's market. But there's people that try to find middle ground too on something like that. There's a difference between something that doesn't really show up on Marketplace very often at a particular price, and something that shows up regularly. Like, if something shows up regularly at a price that is lower than what you are offering something at, I don't see why you're trying to offer it, man. I'm just gonna wait 2 days and get it $5 cheaper and ask to have it brought to me or something, right? I'm not like financially well off to just spend the most amount of money possible, like, all the time, right? I have to kind of like strategize a little bit, but there is a difference between something that just never shows up on Marketplace, right? Okay, something that very seldomly moves around on your feed at X price, right? You have a little more haggle room on saying market on that one, right? But something that is just regularly on my feed for a price that is lower than even the middle ground of what you're asking, man, I'm never going for that, man. Anyways, I just want to hear, I'd like to hear what y'all think about this, man. I am sure that y'all have run into its market scenario so many times, man. It's just, you got to take in consideration, how often does your price get beat by this particular item on a weekly basis? And that's the price that you have to go off of what it is going on the street, man, because it's regularly showing up, right? It's not something that just, drops in on the feed every other month, man. This is something that regularly shows up and something that You have power to ask for 70, to be honest, on the, let's say, the $75 Mega Evolution that shows up every day. Why wouldn't I ask for 70? It's competing at 75. I don't, market says 85, but it's competing at 75. These people are, there's multiple people. Anyways, that's all I got today, man. Thank you all. I gotta go into class actually here.